Multisyllabic words, reading and spelling words with the CT ending blend. A Latin base is part of a word which contains the most important part of a word's meaning. And most bases require another word element to be added to it, either before or after. So in most cases, Latin bases are not words on their own. Here we have 15 common Latin bases that end with the CT blend. So you'll see here that these, again, would have to be added to another word element in order to be a real word. We're going to take a look at that now. So like I said, each of those word elements or Latin bases has meaning. So here we have the Latin base struct. Struct means to build. So that means the word construct, it gives us a clue as to the word meaning. We know that to construct something means to build it. Or we could say this is a construction site, meaning that they are constructing a building here. The Latin base spect means to look at or to see. So if we take a look at this word, inspect, well, if we inspect something, we know that we are looking at it very carefully, very closely. So these word parts or Latin bases can give you clues as to the meaning of the word sometimes. So when we're breaking a word into syllables, we're going to look for Latin bases to help us to determine where to break them into syllables. So for example, we have this word here, con, we have a closed syllable, tract, another closed syllable. And if you notice, this is one of those cases where we have our two vowels and there are three consonant letters between them. So we know that usually that blend goes with the second syllable. We also know that tract is one of our word elements or Latin bases. So this word, like I said, is contract. We have a few more examples over here. Subject, subject, conflict, conflict, district, district. And you'll notice that the Latin bases have a dash before and after the base, meaning that additional letters may be added before the base or after the base to create a real word. Spelling and marking. Whenever you hear the kt at the end of a multisyllabic word, it's always going to be spelt with the letters CT. We never use the ending blend KT. You're never going to see a KT at the end of a word. So we have the word conflict here. We scoop it, we mark that ending blend, and we mark these two syllables as closed. So we know that if we have closed syllables, those vowel sounds are going to be short. So be careful when you're spelling words and you hear the kt at the end that you're using CT, not KT or CKT. We want to make sure we're using the CT blend. So here you have some word lists and sentences to read. Please read each word carefully. You can open up the slideshow to do that. And then you're going to read your sentences and scoop the words into phrases as you read. When you're done reading your sentences, as a bonus activity, you can reread them, find the words that end with the CT blend, write them out on paper, scoop them and mark the syllables, and then read them to a family member. It would also be great if you could send a picture to your teacher so that they could see your great work.